Hello and welcome to Yes, Yes, Yes. I'm Jade and we're going to do a pick a card reading today. And this is going to be how does my love feel about me? How does my love feel about me? So I have three different tarot decks. We have the Line Strider deck, we have the Klimt Tarot, and we also have the Goddess Tarot. I have those being charged. There's a piece of lapis, which is a royalty stone of Egypt, and there's a lot of magic, but this is all about communication and also heartfelt love. The Klimt Tarot is being charged with a rose quartz, so it's the sweetest of love. It's the new love, the first love energy. And then we have the Line Strider deck that's being charged with the Angel Aura, which is about higher vibration. It's about a love that will take you to a place that is beyond worlds. All right. And then I also am going to give you a Mystical Shaman Oracle card and a Lenormand card as a clarifier at the end. All right. So I want you to take a moment and see which deck is illuminating to you. Which energy is calling out to you? Which of these will be your reading for what does my love feel about me? All right. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Line Strider deck. So I'll pull all of these to the side. What does my love feel about me right now? What does my love feel about me right now? So I have pre-shuffled and I'll give some more. What does my love feel about me right now? Okay. Knight of Wands. What does my love feel about me? Ace wanted to come out. Ace of Swords. Is that one even wanting to come out? Knight of Swords. Okay. What does my love feel about me? I feel like there's a few more coming. Knight of Pentacles. What does my love feel about me? The world, that's beautiful. What does my love feel about me? I think Three of Wands wants to come. Okay. So, your love is very passionate. Your love is, I feel that your love thinks about you and wants to speak to you a lot, okay? There's a lot of communication here. There's a lot of desire. Maybe this is even something where there's a lot of talk in the bedroom. Some people like to talk, and so I feel like there's a lot of that. Like it can heat up. It gets really, really spicy in the bedroom when there's talk, so keep that in mind. If you haven't explored that, that might be something that is quite exciting. I feel like your love thinks about you in that way, okay? So maybe if there's some fantasy elements, then it's usually about talking and communication. Now, the Knight of Swords being in reverse here, it is saying that the words aren't being communicated. So what your love is feeling is that there's some passion and some need for communication, more connection, more talking. Your lover is someone who really is connected to others through communication and needs to talk. It's not feeling very stable right now, and I think that if there was more communication, then your love would feel more stable. Your love would feel more connected to you. Your love sees you as all of it, right? The whole journey, from the beginning to the end. They see you as the world. I don't feel like it's an ending. I feel like it's an expansion. There's so much more. There's so much more that they want to enjoy with you. So your love is here to really enjoy life with you in a new adventure. And we just have to add in more communication. They're looking towards the future with you. I like this card because there's one who can rest to the side and wait, and while the other one is on guard or looking out, right? And so I feel like your love is really looking towards the future, really wanting to have some kind of beautiful, expansive, even travel together, even exploring the world together. I feel like that's the kind of life that they want to live with you. is really nice and big and juicy, and there's so much here. There's so much here. Ooh, everything came out at once. Usually I read them one at a time, so everything came out at once. Let's see, is there anything more I want to ask? Is there anything more about what does my love feel about me right now? Oh, they want this long term. They want this long term. They now Hangman normally is stagnancy, but I feel like they are choosing to stay with you. They want to make this a marriage. They want to make this a commitment. And if it's not necessarily marriage, maybe it's moving in together. Maybe it's settling down, or just going, letting everyone know on social media that you're dating. It's making that commitment and moving forward in a very profound and connected way. Oh, this is beautiful. What else? What else? We do have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So we have all of the love. I love this card too. Look at her. We have all the love that this person wants to give to you, but they're just in their heads right now. They're just not able to give it all. And I think it's really just a matter of wanting to talk more, wanting to have, if it's talk in the bedroom, if it's talk, and maybe it's talk about making this connection, making this commitment together. So what I'm feeling is that what your love feels about you is that they want to make a commitment with you. They want to move forward with you. They want to give all of their love to you. And they're just not sure how you feel. They're just not sure if you want the world with them, if you want to build a future with them. And there's some fear about the communication element. There's some fear about saying, and it's always hard to be the first person who says, I love you, right? So I think that's where they're at right now, is they're feeling it. They don't want to be feeling it alone, but it's so scary to admit it. So there's this need for communication. It's coming. It is coming. This is beautiful. And so all you have to do is be open. Maybe even if you are feeling this way about your love, open up that line of communication and support them in coming forward towards you. Sometimes we just need to open ourselves. Let our lovers know that our door is open for them to step forward. So let's see what else our lover is feeling about us with the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Oh, look at this, the journey. The journey. So the number is 29, which is an 11 magical, mystical angel number. Okay, so they want to move forward with you again, right? They want to, okay, so when we say yes in relationships, sometimes we don't look at the ups and the downs and the sideways and the ugly part. And I feel like this person really wants to see all of you. And they want to walk down the road with you, all of you, with all of you, no matter what. They're willing to accept whatever comes. I think that they're really open, and I don't feel like they'll be scared off by much. I feel like they know that this journey this journey again is repeated. They know that this journey may not be all, bubbles and unicorns and sparkles, but they want to go through this journey with you. Look at this card. And this deck is so beautiful. They're being guided by the owl, is that an owl? Sorry, yes it is. So they're being guided by the owl. They're looking over you. They're watching over you, and they're allowing space in their heart for you. There's so much heart energy here. This is the journey that they want. And the Lenormand says, it's your choice. It's your choice to move forward with them. You have all the power here. This person loves you, and they want to move forward with you. And it's your choice if you want to move forward with them. This is beautiful. Okay. We'll move on to the next reading now. Moving to the Klimt Tarot. How does my love feel about me right now? How does my love feel about me right now? How does my love feel about me? Okay. You wouldn't even let me turn it down. Okay. How does my love feel about me? There's another one. Okay. So here's what the guides are telling us. Your love is feeling that we're trying to get a balance, okay? Your lover wants to feel balanced with you, okay? They want to move forward, but there's some kind of stagnation that's keeping them in their heads. Now, if this is somebody that you haven't met yet, this is energy that they're moving from towards you, okay? What they want to do is move past whatever this torturous element of not being loved, not feeling loved in the past, not feeling equal connection. And this could be giving too much in the past. So they're feeling like they might have given too much, or that you have given too much. And that they want to move forward, move on, but they can't. There's some connection here in the mind that's keeping them from moving forward, okay? There's something that's keeping them stuck and hidden away from their truth. What does my love feel about me right now? What does my love feel about me? What does my love feel about me? Okay. So I'm going to talk about it in two different ways. If you've met this person, they're feeling like the relationship isn't equal and that they need to make a change. They want to move away from the inequality of it, but they're in their heads, they're stuck. They're holding on to a vision, to a way in which they really want it to be. They're in a place where they want growth. They want everything to be to be fertile and move forward, but they just don't see how. They're feeling as if it's a struggle. They're feeling as if it is too much weight to bear, and they want to put it all down. And this could mean that starting over in the same relationship, or this could mean moving on. And we'll do a few more cards. Now, if this is not someone that you know, this is a relationship they're moving away from, and this could be what they're bringing in when you meet them, okay? So they're trying to move on from a situation that wasn't equal, it wasn't balanced, and it's hard for them to let go. And they really want to. They really want to move on from feeling burdened. And this may not be a love relationship that they're moving on from. This could be a work situation, because the pentacles are here. Or it could be a health situation, something that they're really trying to move away from, that they've been working really hard on doing so, and it's just been a struggle to do so, but they're now done and they're ready to put down their burden and move forward. Okay, what does my love feel about me? What does my love feel about me? What does my love feel about me? So if this is a current relationship, it's feeling as if it's going to be put down. This is the Ace of Wands and the Lovers, both in reverse. So what my love is feeling about me is that there's not going to be a new beginning. And even though there is a deep connection with the Lovers, the choice is to put it down, to not move forward, to not make that choice. There's some boundary issues. There's still a struggle. There's a need for separation and making each other's space known. What does my lover feel about me? What does my lover feel about me? King of Wands. I feel like the power is in the action here, and that your lover knows that they need to make a choice and they need to act on it. And if you are feeling any of this, if you're in relationship, then you take the power and you act upon it. Because if this is what they're feeling, then this too is probably what you're feeling. And it's sad and it's painful to go through, to admit that something that was once beautiful is now coming to a close. But the healthiest and the best choice is that if it is really moving towards closure, to help do that, help it move in the most supportive of ways for your heart and for theirs. And by doing that, by saying, look, this was a beautiful relationship that we had. There's some deep connections that we feel, honoring what was there, and then putting it to bed, which is very difficult. It's very easy for me to say this, but trust me, I have been there. I know what this feels like. So what it's feeling like is that the lover is feeling that it's time for closure. It's time to move forward into a place that is with less pain and less struggle. And while there's love here and there was connection in the past, then a new chance to move forward just isn't feasible right now. And if this is someone who has not come into your life, they're going through this right now. And they really want to make a new choice with a new love. And that new love would be you. So let's get a clarification from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, the Time Master. What does my lover feel about me? Your lover feels that you are the Time Master. I feel like that you have all the power here. That the balance that was not there is because you had all the power, and that they loved you deeply. And that perhaps it's their heart is breaking. They're going through all of this in their heads. Now, if you're feeling all of this as well, it's really because you're connected. But ultimately, and it's interesting, there's a number 8, there's, this is a 5 and a 7, which is it works its way down to a 3, right? 5 and 7, 12, 3, yes. So this is a time of creating something new. You are the Time Master. That means that you've chosen, you can choose when to end this. I think they're going to struggle with this until you make the choice. So your lover is feeling these things, and the best course of action would be to bring the truth to the surface, talk about the depth of connection that you've had, give honor to that depth of connection, and then make the best choice to act so that both of you can be in your power again. In your power again. The Lenormand is here with the Rider. It says that you have to choose soon. Okay? The Rider is a message of coming. It's coming. Okay? The need to make this choice is coming. Time is passing. There's no reason to sit in this energy. If this is what you've been feeling, it's time to move past this energy. So that's what I have for you for this one. And I'm going to clear the cards for the next one. Okay, so this is the Goddess Tarot. And there are clarifiers. What or how does my love feel about me? Okay, let's get one more. How does my love feel about me? Okay, that's the one. 3 of Pentacles, Oppression, and the Moon. I'm going to flip them all because they're all inverted. I'll talk about them. Okay, so there's been a big change, a big disruption in the foundation that you've been laying with your lover. And how they feel right now is that they're reflecting upon this change by really trying to get to the heart of what's been happening, looking straight at the issue, looking through whatever illusion was there. And I feel like the big change that happened, the transformation that happened was not something that was welcomed. It was something that was resisted, and it was based upon a foundation of collaboration, of this connection that you were building. So I feel like something big went down, and your love right now is reflecting. And they're reflecting in a sweet, emotional way. I don't feel like they're reacting. I feel like they're reflecting. What does my love feel about me? What does my love feel about me? Okay. So I feel like there was a promise that they felt, they saw that this could be the most beautiful relationship that they've ever been in. And that right now it's turned upside down. It's something that has changed, and there was something that went down about it. I'm not seeing what that was, but what I am seeing is that the relationship that they really wanted, the warmth and the love and the connection that they felt with you is upturned. They're really trying to dig into their strength. They really want to move forward, but they are feeling trapped by this change, by this tumultuous situation. They're trying to heal. They're trying to move on. If this was a betrayal, I think that they want to move on, but they just can't quite get themselves unstuck. If it was something where they were an alcoholic or a drug abuser in the past, and they're trying to get past that temptation in their own lives, right? Or feeling like they were taken down by something outside of themselves, like alcohol, like an abuse, because they have an addiction. It's very difficult for them to see that they have the power to move past this. Okay, I feel like right now your lover is just looking at you as with sorrow and with sadness because it didn't work out in the way that they thought. And it doesn't look like you've left. It just looks like the relationship is different than what they thought. And it may not be as sweet as they thought it was. It may not be this long-term foundation that they were hoping. What does my love feel about me? What does my love feel about me? There's the loss, and there is the potential for support and adventure and creativity and lightness. All of that is here, but the loss is what's holding them down. And remember that this could all be reversed, so this could be what you're going through. And that there is just a loss and a grieving right now for what this relationship could have been. And while even the Sun card is here, because it's upturned, it just means that this potential is just not seen. It's not embraced right now because we're just stuck in this energy of grief. What does my love feel about me right now? Okay, got a lot of cards trying to fly out. This one wanted to come out. And this one as well. Okay. So what does my love feel about me? So I have the Magician, and I couldn't tell if it was coming out upright or in reverse. So we're going to read it just as is. My love is feeling that there's power here to make the change. It's almost as if it's magical thinking, right? It's something where they, instead of doing the work, they want to cast a spell to make this all go away. But what is being really called upon here is to have the wisdom, is to feel into the situation and move through it in all of the sticky, in all of the deep emotional uncomfortability that there might be. How my lover is feeling about me is that there's some sorrow. The relationship is different than what they wanted. There's some grieving for what could have been, for what excitement could have been. There's a desire for it to change in a magical way. And by doing so, I feel like what they feel about you is that you have the gift of birthing this into a new way. Okay, so this might be that it's all, the ball is in your court. And if you see yourself, and this is the Empress card, okay? So if you see yourself as the creator of all, if you allow for this person to make the change, okay? We have both the Magician and this is the High Priestess card. So we have both sides of the coin here. We have the magic of the masculine and the feminine here. So you have the ability to come together, but you have the power. You're the upright one here. So they see that you have the power to make this relationship whatever way you want, and that they don't have the power to make it the way that they want. The issue is that it's an equal give and take. And so right now your love feels like you have more power in the situation, even though you are both balanced in your magic and in your power. And the advice would be, if you want this relationship to grow, you support your lover through this and help them get to see that they can get themselves out of the negative head spin that they've put themselves in. They are the ones who have tied themselves down. If they're going through trying to release an addiction, support them through that. It's their power. They have all the power. So it's them choosing to change their lives in order to change both of your lives together. Now let's see what the Mystical Shaman Oracle says. The Serpent. Your lover feels that you are the one who can transform things. The numbers go down to a 1, so you have the power to start it all over again. The serpent is also the Kundalini energy in the spine. So your lover is seeing you as the one who is the energy of the relationship. You are the backbone of the relationship. You have generated all that it is. And this may feel like a burden to you. So I feel like there's this imbalance that needs to be given back. You allow your lover to remember their power so that they see themselves as the one, as the serpent. They see you as the lady. This is the divine feminine. You are in your power, receiving, accepting all the gifts that have been given to you from your lover as well as from the world. And I feel like your lover may see you as put you on a pedestal, right? That you're just out of reach for them. So, and if this is somebody that is new, this sounds like an admirer, someone who really wants to be in your life. And if they are kind of circling, if you know who this is, if you open your door to them, if you want to, and give them the inclination that there's space for them in your life, I think that this could be something quite amazing, because I think that they really want to give you all of those cups, all of that beauty. So this is how your lover feels about you. And for now, I'm sending you all of my love.